I got a package here, courtesy of Carrie. Here it is from Target. The UPS guy came. He dropped off this package. I thought I'll go live and open it up. I'm gonna try to stay in my bedroom. I'm hoping she watches this. If not, I guess I'll go live in this shit show. But I like to post to YouTube. The reason, I'll be honest with you, the reason why I haven't done many YouTubes is because you know what? People watch Maria and it's the same old, and they stop watching her. Well, when I sit there and I run my trap and I talk for an hour or two, it's the same old. So until I have new comment, look at my cat. She's looking at me. Um, there's my crazy light. Until I have not comment. Until I have new content, I really don't want to keep going live on YouTube and boring the fuck out of you guys. Hopefully, I'm going to be buying a car within the next 2 weeks, and that way you guys will see new things. You'll see me doing things I like. Sunrises, even if they're just videos and not live, you'll still see that stuff. But I'm tired of going on YouTube and just blabbing about the same crap. Here I am making a pizza. Here I am doing this. Right now, I got a roast going on. I don't know why YouTube is really sucked tonight, but I'll show you what it looks like. Hold up. It might cut off. There's my roast. It's called a spoon roast. I've never heard of that in my life. That's what it said. It was a spoon roast. And I thought, all right, I'll buy a roast, make some potatoes, because that's healthy. I'm trying to eat healthy. Let me get back in here, though, because if I stay out in the kitchen, my live cuts off. But Carrie sent me a package today from Target. There it is. Got the little Target thing on it. Ready to go. Check me out. Where's the... I don't want my address on there, but yeah, I got my Target tape on it. I'm ready to open this, and it's going to be fucking hilarious. Carrie sent me something. I posted that I wanted one of these for a few years. They're called Fugglers. I don't know if you haven't heard about that, but there's a lady named Mrs. I think it begins with a G, her name, Mrs. Googly Oogly Oogly. And she makes these Fugglers, and what it is it's a teddy bear. But it's got teeth sewn in, human teeth. It's one of the creepiest things I've ever seen in my life. I've wanted one for a long time ago. I saw a post, it reminded me of it. I went back and crept my Facebook. I got 4 accounts. I don't use 2 of them at all. Because they're, and the third one is bad memories. And there's a reason why I have 4 accounts. It's not because I'm creeping. The first one was Christina. I got no shame. So the first one was Christina, and I had that since maybe 2010. So that's like 9 years. And then I had Chris, no. And then I got married. So my wife had said at the time, why don't you create Chris R. Snow so that way my stepson and her son would not see my obnoxious posts. So Chris R. Snow is just a place for me to do my obnoxious craziness and not get banned, and he doesn't see it. Well, then when my ex-wife left and we're going through a divorce, I don't want to see any of our old memories, and I want. There were friends, actually mutual friends, that had to decide whether they want to be friends with her or me. It's not playing a middle of the road. Who do you fucking believe? So when that happened, that's when I created this one, Chris Rage. That's it, and that's the fourth one. And I don't really like to go on my other ones because my sister passed away, and I don't like seeing memories. Oh, here's the chat. Hey Kim, what's up? How's it in Australia? Do a dance for us, lol. You would just sing with me on fucking. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows who you are, by the way, on Shmuel. I'll keep your identity a secret. But I'm making a. Here I am. I've got my crock pot on. I got a new crock pot. This is like my third time cooking in it. I've got a nice little roast going. I'm in the light. Shit. Hold on. I'm in the light, so you guys can't really. Let me turn you around. So there's my roast. It's kind of ripped up. I ripped it apart. I wanted to make it sexual. The gravy is. Look at that. Is that not mouth watering and shit? Maria won't cook shit like this. Fuck that. So I was gonna have sour cream on my potatoes, but no, the gravy alone is so sexual. I tried it. It tastes sweet. I put a rub on it. I put I put a chipotle and coffee rub. Check me out. There's a Renaissance fair that comes around once a year. So coffee and chili pepper rub. So there's a Renaissance fair that comes around. I like dressing as a king. I'm gonna become somebody. I mark my words. I'm gonna be a lord. And so that's in the Pennsylvania love seasoning. I didn't use that tonight, but I love going to the Renaissance fair where we all dressed like in the olden days. You know what I'm saying? They have horses and they have their jousting and shit like that. Wait, here we go. Comments. I'm cooking chips in the oven and leftover chook. What the hell's chook? Ooh, what do you mean? Ooh, it's meat. It's meat and potatoes, a couple carrots in there. Let me see the messages. See if I can live chat. Hey Chris, hey Vicky, Vava Vicky, finally caught you live. That's what I made in our crock pot. Unfortunately, it was a frozen version. Well, my roast was frozen beforehand. I hate it. I put it in my bathtub in a giant fucking bowl, a stainless steel bowl, and I thawed the fucking shit out of it. So what else? What else? What else? I'm here live because Carrie sent me a Fuggler, and I wanted her to watch me open up the box because I can't open it without her, and I want to open it. But if I go in the shit show, not everyone's gonna see it that is on YouTube, and that's the thing is I have to pick where I want to go live. Some of you guys aren't in the shit show, and to be honest with you, me and Carrie were feuding for a while, and I was sticking up for Maria up until I gave her that damn birthday card, and she said I'm not man enough, and that's when I realized, my friends, my people that I think are my enemies are actually probably better friends than Maria. I expect a dance video. Come on, branch out. Wait till I'm Dirty Donner. I gotta get a new fucking wig. What else? Yeah, right in front of the sink. Ooh la la la. I've done it a million. There's some videos out there. Me and Maria, she's teaching me how to dance. I'm hot, sweaty. I just smuled for like 9 hours, and I'm cranky. You know, kind of cranky. But this is what my house looks like in case you haven't seen. Let me turn my little dragonfly lamp on and just show you. I live alone. It kind of sucks. There's my little old rocking chair. This is where I take pictures of my quilt. Over here, I got a couch. It's a piece of shit, but I got a little leather couch. I got magnolias or whatever the fuck it is. I got a glass coffee table, which is filthy. Look how filthy that. You guys can't see the cat prints. Here's Patch. I'll show you Patch. There's Patch. Hi, buddy. So I got a cat. I got my shovel here because I'm waiting for the damn snow. I got my bike trailer right here. I got my bike over there. What else do I got? I love Thomas Kincaid, so there's a little Thomas Kincaid over there. How are Patch's grandpa and Bandit? Ah, you forgot about Nugget. I still got Nugget. She's very temperamental, but I got my bike over here. I got brand new gloves for the wintertime. I'm ready. I don't know if you guys saw me on the Drama Demo channel, but I'm gonna be honest. I was freaking out a little bit. I don't know if I can show you this because it's kind of stored away. Let me put my crock pot box over here with my roaster oven box. So I put my new dishes away. In case you haven't seen them, oh shit, they're really, really, see how thick that glass is? These are really thick. They're really nice. $20 for a set on Jet. I bought my daughter one. It's sitting right here. There's a few toys for my nephew on top of that. But I'll tell you, if you haven't seen me and my little freaking out video, not only that the food stamps are going to shut off or any other thing, but if we do have, and I'm just going to throw this out there, the government, the Department of Homeland Security already put out like a 54-page booklet saying this, and you need to research it if you haven't, saying that the United States is at risk for an EMP, which is an electromagnetic pulse. Look at I know, it's horrible. I look like fucking Abraham Lincoln. But anyway, the government's been warning us because there's only three main power grids in America. If one of them goes down, either the entire West Coast goes down, the entire East Coast, or Middle America. Well, here's the thing. Aside from that, the Canadian Army, you guys don't know this yet, but the Canadian Army is set to deploy here in February. That's in a few weeks. Why would the Canadian Army be coming here, basically known as peacekeepers? Why would they be coming here if we have our own fucking army? Well, you gotta realize this. When people get shut off their food stamps, the food stamps, if you're due to get them in February, you get them between the 20th and the 31st, and that's it. They indefinitely, you may never get your food stamps again. So you got to realize people with kids, people like me, I don't have a kid, so I mean, I have a kid, but not living with me. A big kid. I don't have a little kid, but people with little kids, toddlers, babies, infants, whatever the fuck, they're not normally criminals, but when the food pantries run dry and they need to feed their kids, they're gonna run in the grocery store and steal food, carts of stuff. When say an old lady putting her cart away and she leaves the groceries, they're gonna steal some groceries. They're gonna steal diapers. You're gonna see people running out of the grocery store with formula. Maybe that's why the Canadian Army's coming. I don't want to fucking panic anybody, but I like to err on the side of caution. So anyway, here's my daughter's box of those dishes. Got them at Jet. Me and her, they were $36 delivered for two sets. So that's absolutely amazing. So I've been watching these prepper videos, and I'll show you a little bit of what I got going on here. Oatmeal, indefinitely, it stays fresh. I've compiled a list. I've got maps printed out. I'm printing more as I speak. Here's the deal. If say the East Coast goes down on power sometime after this goddamn food shortage, you're gonna see people going north to try to get into Canada. You're gonna see them going south. The thing is if we lose power, I want to know where. So I bought myself a goddamn motherfucking, check me out. I got myself this and I'm safe. Where are we? It's a ham radio. It is basically a little shortwave radio. It's got the police scanner on it, because you know when power goes down, all you have left to do is listen to the fucking radio. After a while, your phone won't work or anything. You got a radio, and hopefully you got batteries for it. So the deal is, I've got a couple of these walkie talkies on my other counter. Still haven't got my watch, by the way. I figured out how to put the battery in that one. I got a couple of these, and that gives me the National Weather Service. But if we lose power, usually they say how many thousand or how many whatever is without power. I want to know, is it up and down the East Coast? Can I go north? I've got friends in Washington. I got friends in California. I got friends in Florida, North Carolina. I got friends in Canada. I want to know if we lose power, one of these main three grids, what the fuck happened? Like where can I go for safety? Because I don't have a whole shitload of food stocked up. I think the government's got something planned. We all know 9/11 was fucking planned. And I don't know if you guys know, but there were more people that died in that Paradise fire in California that they said was a campfire fire that was started from a fucking weapon. You can look this up on YouTube. More people died in that damn fire than on 9/11. And you think the government will tell you that? You think the government will lead into a major investigation? No. No. There's a weapon that they can fire from the sky, and it fries things. It's like a microwave weapon. It fries things from the inside out. There were a couple firemen that had been on the job 30, 40 years, retired. They said some of the things they saw were cooking like trees from the outside in. Wait a minute, no, maybe I don't know. It was cooking from the inside out, I believe. It was weird. There were houses standing next to shrubs, and there were shrubs standing next to houses. It was like somebody fired something from the sky, like a laser, and started frying shit. And the government's shady, and okay, call me a conspiracy theorist, but there are alien sightings every day. Not aliens themselves, but just shit in the air, shit, unidentified flying fucking objects. So I've started a bunch of shit. I got my solar lights, I got my wet wipes, I got my water filter, $20 at Walmart. It's called Sawyer. It filters filters so many thousand gallons, and it's 99.99% whatever. I got a candle. I don't know if I'm going to be on my... If we lose power, I'm just saying, in the event of an emergency, besides the food stamp thing, I get a little bit of sterno if I'm by the road cooking my dinner in a. Don't buy ravioli, by the way. Look at my wall. But if I'm by the road and I need to heat some food up on my trek, if I'm going to Canada, and I'm going to go to Canada, and seriously, if there's no power up and down the eastern seaboard, but I know that Canada has power, I'm going there, and I'm just gonna say, let me be a refugee. I need help. I'm starving in America. I'm homeless in America. If you have no heat, no power, you're basically homeless. And so, if you haven't looked into this yet, though, check this out. There's a place called Patriot Food Supply. Check them out. Food for Patriots. Go on there. This will last me 72 hours. I got a little emergency blanket, and I have a whole list compiled of shit to bring. I got headlamps, flashlights. I mean, this is just the beginning of my crazy. I had a bug out bag honestly for 20 years. In the whole 20 years, I never ever thought I would have to use it. Just live with Maria. She's got some food. She hold on, it says rotate. She stocks her fucking cans up to the sky. Her neighbor Sarah says she stocks them fucking cans up to the sky. She's got more than enough cans. So yeah, no, I'm not going to Maria. And even though that's west of me, 5 hours away, I'm not going there. Are people? Are you getting money? I see a lot of people getting any money. The deal is that people that are on programs like subsidies housing, where they pay a portion of your rent, that money's gonna run out. The food stamps are gonna run out. You're gonna see some craziness. Excuse me. In February, you're gonna see more people, honest to good, hardworking people that are gonna start stealing. They're gonna steal from whoever they can whenever they can. Somebody might normally not steal, but their kid is hungry, crying at home. They're gonna go through Dollar Tree and stuff a fucking couple of cans of spam in their fucking jacket. You're gonna see people that that don't do crazy shit. Don't buy ravioli. That was on my list. I want to have a little stockpile because we do lose power at the beach. But if it's for an extended amount of time, I'm out of here as soon as I find out how far that power outage was. If it's a significant one, I have a little bit of food. I'm not, one of those doomsday preppers that has a bunker and shit. I just got a little food to probably last me a week, maybe two. That's it. I got graham crackers, rice, not a lot of stuff. So if it's long term, I'm out of this state. I'm leaving. I'm giving a friend the keys, and after a week, I'm gonna tell her to let my cats free, and I am out. I'm out and about. I'm out of here. She can have all my food. I'm gone. I'll be on my bicycle pedaling away. I got routes already down. I got a few different routes down. My friend Melissa, here's the exact directions. I had her addresses, which is right here in Omaha, Nebraska. Because I got her little owl stuff, I got to mail her. But she told me exact, distinct directions that even if I can't get Google Maps on my phone, I know how to get to her friggin' house. It's a main highway, and she gave me really good directions. So that's what I need. I need friends that if I'm in a bind, you guys say, you know what, Chris, message me and I will give you directions. You can stay at my house. I mean, I don't want to bring all my four of my cats, but if some emergency happens where I've got to up and leave because I got no food, no power. I mean, it's cold here. It was 20, 30 degrees below zero the other day. It's really cold. And I know you guys have your Fahrenheit and you guys have your Celsius in Canada or in Australia. There you are, Kim. I got my Australian magnet with my little kangaroo on it. But I know you guys have your Celsius. A couple friends sent me these so I could tell you how much of a difference. Let me read you. Let me read. I'm cooking in the oven. Leftover chook. What is chook? I expect a dance video. How are patches, Grandpa? They're all right. They're good. Or hot as here. Laura's. Hey, how are you? Last time I talked to you was Christmas Eve when you were on your way to church. I love it when people message me and I get to know them. I get to know them as a person. I creep their Facebook. I don't always add somebody right off the bat because I want people to know that I like to have a little buffer. I like to post crazy, obnoxious shit. Sometimes I say the F word, and I don't want to get banned because you guys don't realize there's haters out there, right? And people that that don't like Carrie. They're in these hater groups. They're all about hating Maria and picking on her. And that's the thing is I want to be friends with everybody. And yet there's haters out there that they want to report Carrie, they want to report me. And the thing is if you report me, if somebody Cook Chook is kitchen. Wait a minute, I can't say it. Chook is. I didn't know that. Report me. Guess what they do? They take my Facebook page down. If you haven't gone on my Facebook page, Chris Rage, I got a shout out from Trailer Trash Tammy. I bought her calendar. I get all red just thinking about it. She gave me the last thing I posted on my Chris Rage page. Look at this calendar. Oh yeah. Gave me a little shout out and a little message. It's on my page. I'm surprised I haven't got a bit vulgar. She shows a nip, but that's the thing is I don't mind adding anybody to my Facebook, but how do I weed through the people that report me? The thing is, I get reported and it's okay, but when people report me, I don't think they realize that if somebody messages me about a quilt, my personal page, I have administrators on my quilt page, and they answer and they kind of take care of stuff for me that way. Give me a heads up that there's someone that they think, not deserves, but needs a quilt. A lot of people message me, they're autistic, and I just don't get back to them because I don't know how to say the quilts are only for kids going through chemo, only for kids, and they have to be going through chemo, radiation, or just terminally ill. I don't make them, somebody contacted me, do you make them for fire victims? You make them for this and that? Maybe in the future I will, you know. But for the most part, no, and I don't sell them. If you want a quilt and you want to buy a weighted quilt, go to Mama Spin on Facebook, and she is absolutely awesome. But the thing is I do post some crazy shit on my personal Facebook. If somebody reports me, and I cannot message, so if somebody messages me about a quilt, I can't respond to their message, and it really messes things up for me. So I tried it. But I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put the stuff I might get banned about on my page, and you're gonna see Trailer Tammy. She's hold on, I got my crock pot going. I think I want to turn it down. So yeah, Trailer Tammy is. If you haven't seen what, wait, hold on. There we go. I got it on warm. I'll show you what's going on in my crock pot. I got a roast. I had a roast and it was in one big lump, and I just started ripping it apart. Oh, I'm in the light. Sorry. I just ripped the damn thing apart. So it's kind of gravy-ish. And I don't know. I'm getting hungry, man. I'm hungry, even though it's, what time is it? 1:15 in the morning. I'm hungry. I just came on here because Carrie sent me a package, and I thought, well, I'll go live and see if she wants me to open it. Maybe not. I love crock pots. I bought that crock pot a couple months ago. It was $50. I think it came from Target. $50 delivered. It was one of the biggest ones I could find. Sometimes I find really good bargains on eBay. Like Toys R Us would sell their toys on eBay from the actual Toys R Us site. And they would come in 2 days, and I'm like, wow, I got it really cheap, really fast. It sucks the Toys R Us went out of business because I love stuff like that. Like it's again, well, I'm Shmule. I'm gonna say it wrong. It's Smule. I have a hard time saying Smule. Smule doesn't sound right. It should be Shmule, like when you get a smidgen of lox on your bagel. It's a smidgen. Anyway, I went on because a couple people have said, Chris, do a shout out, do a song for me. And I'm like, all right. So let me climb back up here. Hopefully I won't lose you when I plug you back in to charge you. There's a girl out there, Lexi. I think her name is Lexi Ray. Let me see. I try to write them down and do the requests. Lexi Ray wants me to do Paul Davis Life. Half the songs on there, I look at the name and I don't know. The other one I think actually that I can do with John Cicada. But after I did Just Another Day, I was like, oh man, he's got such a good voice, and I don't know. I need to sing certain people's songs. The only thing I really think I really did good of a song was Purple Rain. Gotta love the Boston Red Sox. Anyway, yeah. Carrie sent me a little thing called a Fuggler. Fuggler. You can Google what a Fuggler is. She sent me a Fuggler, and I don't want to open the box without her because that takes all the fun of it. Watching my crazy face expression. If you don't know what a Fuggler is, though, it's just a teddy bear that has human teeth sewn into it. Is that I like to when people say, "Hey, Chris, do the song." I like to try to do the songs people want. And if you haven't seen me on there, you should message you should create a Shmule account. Don't pay for the damn thing. Don't pay $10 a month. Create an account, buy a pair of headphones, after I do it, shit, whatever song it is, then you can do it at your own leisure. You might have 3 days to do it, 3 or 4 days. You do the videos a day. What's a super chat? Haven't seen you on live here before. I have no idea what a super chat is. Am I in super chat? Let's see. Share my. What's a super chat? I haven't seen you on live. I wait a minute. Going to make a feedback and a tick. Love crockpots. I just bought it. It's amazing. I love it. Let me see. I put the normal thing on. There's chat. Wait a minute. All right, wait. I see top chat, live chat, super chat. Member and super chat messages. Let me and try to get rid of that. Hold on. It's telling me what filter do I want, and I don't want a filter. Now I see no chat. So I think super chat is people that pay to chat. There's a way to there's what do they call it? There's a Patreon account thing. I tried setting that up. Nobody wants to pay to watch me, and I've been on because I thought, well, if Maria can make money, I'll see if I can make money. First it was 38 cents, and now it's been a year